The Chinese Divine Blade, as one of the top-tier challenging blade types in the Forged in Fire competition, not only can deliver critical blows with every strike, but also can emit an extremely resonant blade ringing sound that shocks the entire audience when it breaks. So for this competition, the production team traveled a long distance to Tibet, China, and selected the most famous Tibetan knife in the local area as the blade type for the final. However, before that, the production team needed to first conduct a selection among the 4 contestants to determine the strongest one to forge this knife. Only in this way could the judges experience the ultimate joy. And the rules for the preliminary round were also extremely outrageous. The production team decided to let the contestants decide on the blade type, forging techniques, materials, and parameter requirements for this competition. Each contestant would set one of these aspects, allowing them to compete against each other internally. Among them, Jack chose the recurved blade as the blade type. Leo specified the stack Damascus as the forging technique. Kelly stipulated that the blade length must be between 28 and 33 centimeters. Alan decided to add an integral tang and a mosaic pinned handle on this basis. Such complex requirements could be said to have met the expectations of the production team. With the host's command, the 3-hour competition officially began. After getting the steel, all the contestants started to use angle grinders to grind off the surface impurities. This was a very necessary step to prevent flaws from affecting the fusion. After cleaning the steel, Jack directly welded it and put it into the furnace for forging. Leo was more cautious. To ensure everything went smoothly, he sprinkled a large amount of flux before forging and fusing. As expected, the final forge welding effect was perfect. On the other side, after forging and burning, Kelly didn't clean off the impurities, but directly used a stamping machine for forge welding and fusion. However, due to excessive force, the front end of the blade blank cracked. She quickly sprinkled a large amount of flux to remedy the situation. Fortunately, the blade blank was successfully fused in the end, and Kelly finally breathed a sigh of relief. Alan took the opportunity of the furnace heating up to start designing the specified blade type and parameter requirements on the basis of meeting the regulations. He also made personalized improvements. After the steel blank was heated, he hammered it a few times with his hand, swept away the impurities on it, and then started to use a power hammer to extend and lengthen it. 1 hour passed. After extending and lengthening Jack's blade blank, he decided to cut it into 3 parts and stack them to increase his chances of winning, and his operations were very smooth and flawless, which drew continuous praise from the judges. Leo directly used a power hammer to create the general blade shape. Next, he only needed to do a little polishing to complete the task. In the blink of an eye, Kelly also reached the shaping stage, but just as she was hammering the blade tip with her hand, she found a crack. Coincidentally, on the other side, Alan's blade blank also developed a crack after a few hammers. Moreover, his crack was more severe. With little time left, could he start over in time?